Hi Sarah. Right now I'm going to walk you through the ROM that I have planned for you, and you can let me know if you like it. It's really customizable, and quite honestly I love it. It doubles my battery life and it just works really fast. It's a beautiful new operating system. I'm going to try my best to show you what you're going to get with it, but also what you're going to lose with the HTC Sense. In all honesty, you're not going to lose a lot, so don't freak out. But here we go. Notice right away how the lock screen is different than HTC Sense. You have these three icons, and I apologize ahead in advance. The screen timeout, I have it set to like 5 seconds, so it's going to be doing this a lot until I get into the phone. But notice how you have these three icons. You have the unlock, messages, and volume. If I scroll to the left, it just put my phone on vibrate. If I do it again, it takes it off. You can just do that all you want. Now notice in the center how I have a messaging icon. I just drag it down. Automatically takes me into my text message. I really like that. Go back. If you don't want to do any of those things, just swipe to the right and you're in the phone. One last thing about the lock screen that I really like is how it shows the battery percentage and how you can customize the background. Notice how it's different. Oh, voila, different background. We can finally do that with our phone. It took us forever to get that. And here is my home screen, as you can see. It's beautiful. Now let me go ahead and tell you right off the bat though that this layout is going to be slightly different than what you see with the ROM that I'm going to have you download. What I have is an ice cream sandwich theme overlaid on the operating system that makes it look like this, and it's free, don't worry. There's one app, maybe two apps that you're going to have to pay for, but again, it's all going to be under $10. So if you want to invest that into your phone, in my opinion, it would be a great investment. So let's start with the home screen. With this ice cream sandwich theme, you get this lovely dock bar at the bottom where you can put up to 5 different widgets. Now, normally I have my text message widget or application. I have it looking like this. Boom. Now notice I just changed the icon of my text messaging application. You can do that too. It's part of the ROM that you're going to get with this phone that I'm going to have you download. It's pretty sweet, I have to admit. But for you, if you don't like that, notice how I had it before. I had it looking like the HTC Sense text application. So I'll go into the honeycomb thing, and you can scroll down and you notice that you have the HTC text icon right here. You can select that. You can even rename it if you want to. I'll just keep it at messaging, and boom, now it looks like the HTC text application. So visually it's going to look the same and no one will know a difference, and brings it right into your text application. I just love it. While we're here, I'll go ahead and start talking about the text application. Notice how it's slightly different. In my opinion, it's more organized. You get thicker preview bars than you did on our HTC ROM. Notice also how I have 2 unread text messages. If, for instance, I have friends saying, replying with just okay, you can obviously read it in the preview bar. And it's a hassle when you have 4 or 5 of those and you don't want to go into them all individually just so the phone can mark it as unread. One cool feature about this ROM is if you press menu, you can select this option right here that says mark all read. Boom, now they are all read. I really like that feature. The other cool thing about this ROM, well, there's actually a lot more, but one of the cool things is how they've redesigned the keyboard. Okay, here's our conversation between the two of us, and notice how the keyboard is darker and it's easier on the eyes, and it's the squares are thicker, I guess you could say. In other words, it's designed to look more and feel more like the iPhone's keyboard, which makes it a lot easier to text, I have to say. In addition, they made even better enhancements than the iPhone's keyboard, such as this. If I type hi to you, it's great, that's what I want to say. But it also gives you a list of different words that you might start typing, like himself, history, etc. And you can click on it and boom, just enters it for you. But in this case, I just want to say hi. So I'm going to tap hi, boom. Now notice, let me keep going here. How are, whoops, you? I can tap on the U and up pops some punctuation marks. It's going to give you a lovely list here just like the words, and I can tap on it and put as much as I want. And again, you can scroll left and right to look at different symbols or punctuation marks. I really like that. Another thing is, now that I said this, maybe I want to add a smiley face. They've added a smiley face icon on the bottom right hand part of the screen, so all you have to do is tap it, hold down to it, and you can select from all these different smiley faces. Of course, the default by just one press is going to be your standard smiley face. And of course all you have to do is press send, but you don't need to get that, you'll watch it video. They still have the text to speak right option, so it's still there, don't worry. And otherwise, go in and play with it. They added Alt, which means you get a whole bunch more symbols than you would have on the other keyboard, and it's just really cool all around. So now we're done with that. Let's move on to power controls. Notice on the power control on your phone you only have 5 options. I believe it's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, syncing, and screen brightness. Well, notice I also have my mobile in here, my screen, you know, the option to allow me to rotate my screen, screen lock, flashlight, which is this little, whoops, that little lightning bolt, turns on the flashlight on my phone, and I have airplane to go into airplane mode. All those are customizable. You can add more, you can take away more, you can have just 2 like I have here. Notice this one right here, Wi-Fi and mobile. If I hold on to it, long press hold, come on, click on edit, you can stretch it for whatever reason if you wanted to. That's another feature of this phone. You can do it on almost anything. Whoops, I almost had it. Edit. Boom. That's one of the cool features about this ROM. I really like being able to adjust the size of the widgets. Now, while I'm here, let me show you another cool thing. The process that you're going to have to go through in order to get your phone to run a custom ROM and how all this is, first and foremost, you need to root your phone. That's the equivalent of jailbreaking an iPhone. But one of the cool things that comes with rooting your Android is free wireless tethering. Right now, if you wanted to do it on your phone, you'd have to pay Verizon buku amount of dollars. With this, it's free because you've rooted. So you already know what Wi-Fi tethering is, and if you don't, that's fine, just let me know and I'll be happy to explain it to you. But this application I got, Barnacle Wi-Fi Tether, is totally free. There's a whole bunch of free tethering apps, and you can use whatever one you like. Let's go into notifications now. Notice how I have my weather up here. That's constant. I have it set like that. You can have that or not have that. It's all customizable. Also, make note that up top you have the Wi-Fi bar, the Bluetooth, the GPS, and sound profile. So I can tap on that. Now my phone's silent. Tap on it again, and now my phone's not silent. Same thing with my Wi-Fi and GPS. It's pretty convenient, so you can access that anywhere in the phone. Also, take notice up here how it says 73. That represents the amount of power that I have left in my phone. It's a free option that comes with the ROM, so you do not have to download a third-party app anymore like I showed you in the past. So it's very cool, very customizable. Let's go into widgets now. One of the main thing that you're really going to lose with the HTC Sense is all the widgets that you can put on your home screens. You're going to lose them all. So anything from your clock to your text messaging widget to your email widget to calendar to photos to like the people widget where you can have a whole bunch of your favorite things, those are gone. Don't worry though, if you really can't live without some of them, let me know. I can find you for free replacements in the Android App Store. Maybe you'll have to throw down $1 or $2. But again, let me know if you can't live without some certain widgets. I'll try and find a replacement for you. What I have done so far for myself is downloaded beautiful widgets. This weather widget right here is part of that. I absolutely love it. I love how you can customize it. It comes stock with the background. I made it transparent so all I see is the weather and the info. I really like that. and again you can move it around just like anything. This clock widget up here is another free application, and that's highly customizable. Let me take you into it. You can go to templates and notice how they have a whole bunch of different templates. It's just awesome. Notice up here now you have area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4, and area 5. Go down here and you can see how you can set all the different areas and what you want them to display. So again, it's highly customizable. You can also dictate the color of the background, the transparency of the background, and the color of all these individual texts. So you can have all these a different color if you'd like. It's extremely customizable. That's why I have mine looking. Now let me go into beautiful widgets. I'm going to go into widgets and add this. Now, beautiful widgets is an application you're going to have to pay for if you really want it, but it will at least allow you to bring a little bit of the HTC Sense back into your phone. Like for instance, general settings, you can have, you can change everything how it looks. Notice how right off the bat though, this already starts looking like the HTC Sense clock that you're used to with, the date, the weather, etc. But if you scroll left and right, you can change how the clock itself looks like. It's all customizable, and it's just awesome. Now, let's go into clock settings, or sorry, I need to go to appearance. Let's go to appearance, clock skins. Notice how you can actually get a skin that looks almost identical to the HTC Sense that you're used to. That's all free. Now this is only 5 of literally hundreds of skins that you can download for free. Okay? Notice how just look at all these. There's just so much.